sure I have this angled correctly. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Let me move my patterns out of the way. My hooks and all the things. Okay. I was waiting for the coffee pot to go. And finally the coffee pot finished, and so here I am with me and my coffee. So, huge hello to each and every one of you guys. Happy Sunday. Let me just log into YouTube here on my laptop. Hello, Penny and Deanne and Denise. Hello. Hi, Pen. How are you? And Chris, how are you? Happy Sunday to you. Hello, Trisha. Welcome in. And Sinaida. And who else do we have? LA Crown. Hello. Welcome in. Hi, Val and Lainey. Rage Cage. How are you? How are you? Zoila, welcome in. Hello, Yvette and Helen. How are you? Let me just log into the YouTube very quickly. Double tap usually does it. So there's that. Hello, Shirley. Welcome in. I have my mug. So a huge happy Easter to all of you guys who observe. Happy Sunday, fun day for the rest of us. Well, to all of us, really. We can still celebrate Easter and have a Sunday fun day, right? Hello, Trish and Juanita. My mother is just fine. Thank you so much for asking. Let's see. Let me pull this up. Pull it up. View channel. Hold on 1 second. And let me pull up the live. It's going to be an intimate crowd. After all, it is a holiday. Let me make sure I have this turned down. Okay, perfect. Okay, so hello, Serena and everyone. Angela, hello. Let's see. Very nice. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Obviously, I'm here by myself. And my mother decided that she wanted to take a break today. So again, we're just going to allow her to come on when she wants to come on. So that's pretty much where we're at with that. So if you guys could help me help us, when you have viewers asking, where's Mama Wilma, just please kindly respond to them and let them know that my mom decided to take a break tonight instead of me repeating it 25 times throughout the whole entire live. That would be absolutely amazing if you guys could all do that for me, because people will come in here after the fact and ask where mom is. So mom took a break tonight, and that's where she's at. She's taking a break. Okay, so in the meantime, you have me, right? I know I'm second best, but that's fine. Yes, so earlier today with Crochet with JTYA, I released JTYA square number 2. All of my squares are able to be translated into blankets or throws. All you have to do is follow the repeat. And so this was the square that I did this morning for Crochet with JTYA, just to show you that. It's a 4-round repeat, and then if you want it into a square, just put a round of double crochets here so that you can attach other squares to it. So it's very fast, fun, easy, simple. That's kind of the name of the game here. I don't know about you, but I love making donation blankets regardless of where they're going. This is a great opportunity to just throw something fast on the hook, have a good time doing it, pick your colors, and just have a good time. So I am crocheting one of my own up. So I just changed the colors here. So make sure that you check out the Crochet with JTYA if you want this very simple, fast, fun, and easy pattern. I will be rolling a tutorial out on the channel for this, so just stay tuned. Again, it's not going to be a long tutorial. It's going to be very fast, but it'll be on there for the beginners because this is a very easy pattern. Okay, so I love these things because I can just pick yarn off the wall, put it on the hook, and there's a blanket for the kids, right? Or for wherever. It could be for the house. It's completely up to you. So yeah, I'm on the Windows row here. So for the JTYA square number 2, if you're going to do this, I strongly encourage, you know, because someone asked, well, when are we supposed to change colors? Change colors after the windows. So when you get to the window round, change the colors. So there's that. Okay, so you guys know how much I love treble crochets, right? You know how much I just love trebles? Well, listen, I love them so much that it's become a regular make for me. So I have a second one. You saw the first one. I showed it on the channel. So now I'm doing these little donation blankets in trebles. So I just did this about an hour ago. And so yeah, I'm doing 4 rounds of each color. This is 20 inches right now. So all I have to do is double the amount of rounds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 rounds here. I only need 20 rounds for 40 inches. 20 rounds and it's done. Oh my goodness. And it's light, it's airy. You know, hi Mishi, welcome in. I'm so glad to see you guys, to see you here. I'm glad that you guys were all safe over there in Oklahoma. Kendall, you as well. I heard you guys had a lot of storm warnings and things like that. So it's really good to hear that you guys are seeing the other side of all the things. So my thoughts and all the things, positive energy, positive vibes are all going your way. So yeah. I plan on doing this. It's been a stormy weekend, I bet. I couldn't imagine just, you know, warning after warning after warning. I'm just glad you guys are good. Okay, I keep going so fast. It's the caffeine, guys. I've had so much caffeine. You like the squirrel pillow behind me? That's a Grafgan turned pillow. Oh, thank you so much, Sugar. I appreciate that. I have the red Bucky's mug. So good. So good. Do we have any birthdays? Do we have any Easter birthday guys? I said that wrong. Do we have any Easter birthdays, guys? So this is Dunkin' Donuts hazelnut coffee with caramel macchiato creamer. It's all the things. Just a couple pots of coffee today. That's all. Just a couple pots. Not a couple cups, couple pots. Oh, hello, Jennifer. Welcome in. Hello, Denisha and Tammy and everyone else I may have missed. Let's see. Did I sleep yet? I did take a nap. Yes, I did. I did. That would kill your stomach? Nah. Just eat something in between the pots. That's all. Finish a pot, have a snack. Finish a pot, have a snack. You're fine. Oh, hello, library lady. Welcome in. Hi, Sharon. So this is going to be a regular thing that I do, just a little throw of trebles. Yeah, and it's fast and it's easy. So yeah, I like this. So I'm going to keep doing that. I have these little cakes laying all over the place. Well, not all over the place, like on the floor and things, but they're in baskets and bags. So I'm going to take these little cake situations and I'm going to make those for donations. So yeah, there's that. Okay, so in case you missed it, I am recrocheting JTYA square number 1 into a throw. So this here is the Textured Vibes throw. You can kind of see the texture there. It's very, very nice. I had to make a modification to the corners. I had to make a modification because when I originally released the square with Crochet with JTYA, in the corners it was just 2 stitches and you can't have that. To have everything balanced, it's got to be equal all the way around. So in the corners, it's I made sure that there's like 3 stitches there just to balance it all out. So check out the video if you're interested in this. And I am using Premier's Just Yarn Ombre. For those of you guys who were wondering, I am featuring Premier Yarn on a lot of these projects just so that I can roll this stuff out onto the channel for Premier. So there is that. And I'm making great headway, guys. I'm knocking out all the things. Luck of the Draw came to an end, guys. Luck of the Draw is over. But if you're in the middle of working a project, make sure you're watching the videos. Trisha, Mama Swift is the name of her channel. and I finished my one make for week 10. I'm finishing the other one, and then I'll put it on the podcast. And from what I understand, Trish, I know you're there. Luck of the Draw is coming out soon, so we're gonna stay tuned for that. So there is going to be a Luck of the Draw number 11. So stay tuned. Check out our channel regularly to find out when that's going to happen. So good. Hello, Jeanette. Welcome in. And thank you all. I see you guys answering the questions for me. Thank you for not making me sound like a broken record. Do I post to the UK? Yes, of course. Of course I post to the UK. I have friends over there. I don't get a chance to see them because, you know, getting there is quite expensive, but yeah, we mail things out over there. If it's huge packages and things, it's not as often as like letters and envelopes, but yeah, we do. Oh, so I forgot, almost forgot, guys. So I am on a knitting journey. I keep telling you guys that I'm on like this self-discovery of like knitting, right? Self-taught knitter since the end of last year. So I'm not going to scroll. Let me finish my thought. So I began crocheting socks. I'm using this yarn here. It's Patton's Croy from Yarnspirations, and it's 1.75 ounces, 50 grams, 166 yards, 152 meters. The name of this is Gray Brown Marl. It's beautiful. I love it. And it's 75 wool, 25 nylon, made in Turkey. It suggested a 3.25 millimeter hook, which I believe is a letter D. I hooked down to a letter C. So this here is a 2.75 millimeter hook. It's prim. It's a little thing. Very, very little. And here's my socks so far. So that's my ribbing. I did 10 rounds of ribbing, and then now I'm doing the stitch here. However, I feel like I have to stop. I feel like I have to stop because it looks too wide. It looks too wide of a sock. I'm not sure if it's supposed to look this wide, so I keep trying it on. So, hold on. I'm gonna do a demonstration. Hold on. I'm gonna do a demo. So I'm gonna put this on because I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. So this is the chain right here, and then I'm gonna slide it over my foot. And this is kind of where I want it to sit. Right? So I have 10 rounds of ribbing, and then I was just gonna go all the way down. Maybe it's too big. Maybe I'm supposed to have it just to here, in which case it's kind of on the loose side. But yeah, so I think I have to frog it back or do some sort of decreases, because look at this. So maybe I just did too many stitches. I'm not sure. It's too wide, I feel. So anyway, just wanted to show you that. Sorry. I don't know if you guys wanted to see the demonstration, but I wanted to show it to you guys anyway so you knew what I was talking about. No, you can have a high sock. That's what I'm thinking. Like, just keep pulling it up until it fits, you know? But I think I'm going to need more of this. It's not like knitting where you can just have 1 or 2 balls, right? And then you have socks. I may need like 4 or 6 of these. And the other thing is I'm using half double crochets here, and I like the way that looks, actually. I do. I think maybe 70, I did chained 70. So maybe I need to go down to like 60. Maybe I have to do 60 instead of 70. I don't mind frogging it. This is a learning thing for me. Yeah. So anyway, I chained 70, and then what I did was 1 round of double crochet, and then rounds 2 all the way up through 10, I did my ribbing, front post, regular, front post, regular. Yeah, if it's not right, I'm not going to toss this. This is good yarn, and I just want to be able to make it right, you know? So I'll frog it back. Anyway, I told you guys that I'm also knitting. And so what I did was I put on the Crazy Sock Lady's tutorial. She's got a tutorial for the 9-inch circulars, as well as the 32-inch magic loop. So I went ahead and I have Patton's Croy in this colorway. Let me just show you this. This here is called Coastal Stripes. It's in the blues. Same specs, same everything, 75/25. And I cast on, I have to fix this. There we go. So I cast on, I believe, 72, but I have to check it because I think I have too many on here. Before I go any further with this, I'm gonna watch her magic loop tutorial because you need 32-inch US number ones, 2.25. I have my Chai-Goos here, so I plan on using this for that tutorial. And then I also have my DPNs here. These are all Chai-Goo. So I have Chai-Goo DPNs here, same size. These are number ones, 2.25 millimeters for the heel. So I believe we're using the DPNs for the heel. I think. I don't know. I have to watch the tutorial again. But it's a journey, right? And, you know, if I make mistakes, I'm just going to, you know, dust myself off and get back up and just keep doing it until I get it. So that way when I do get it, I can just be like, look at what I went through in order to learn this. And now that I learned it and I'm good, so yeah, I'm excited. Because, I mean, even with crochet, like when we make mistakes and we just can't seem to figure it out, you know, the easy way out would be fix this for me. But it's best to frog it back and start over again so you can learn, you know? So I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep doing this. I know I got it. You know, I don't know what style is better. I don't know if English style knitting is more efficient than continental. I can't do continental. I'm an English style knitter. I throw. And I feel like it takes longer because I see the continental knitters, they're just going a mile a minute with it. I don't care about speed. I just want to make sure that what I'm doing is right, you know? So, anyway. So good. How have all of you guys been? How has your Sunday been, guys? For me, it's been cool, calm, and collected. I've been cleaning the house, doing the laundry, washing the dishes, doing the grass outside, and all that. I've been very busy. I almost lost track of time. I'm like, oh, it's almost 6 o'clock. I better get inside and get the live on. So, yeah. Anyway, I have these really, really awesome scissors. I can't stop playing with them. You're not supposed to play with scissors, but these are nice. Craft scissors. Very, very nice. You're going to frog the whole stitch. Oh, wow. Stitch medley chevron. Maybe try it another time. Aw. Did I get the fence fixed? So it's a holiday, so no, I didn't get it fixed yet. There's still the brick under the fence. Wow. Oh wow, you're taking back your entire Salty Day sweater? Oh wow. That is 36 inches of it. That's a lot of yarn. Wow. So, anyway, if you're just joining us, happy Easter if you observe. Happy Sunday Fun Day if you're just enjoying the day. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for coming here and spending a little bit of time with me. I don't really have much of an agenda today because I originally planned on having company. I don't have company, and that is okay. We will get through it. Let me see here. Let me see. Let me go to the laptop very quickly. I want to gift some memberships. Hold on one second. Give me a moment. Hold on one second. Let me go here. Membership gifting. Let's scroll down. Let's do that. Okay. So I'm going to gift 5 memberships. It picks at random, guys. There's no way for me to know who's going to get them. So who has been gifted a membership? Diamond Girl, Kristen A, Joyce N, and Ludima, and Linda F. Congratulations to you guys for being gifted a membership. You guys are official Yarn Addicts for the next month, and I really hope that you enjoy it. And it's a lot of fun. We do tons of things. You guys get a free pattern once a month, which is super, super nice. It rolls out on the 7th of every month. And then we do 2 Zoom calls a week. Each Zoom call is a little different than the other one. We do members only lives, members only videos, and things like that. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. So thank you all so much for being here and hanging out with me. It's so, so good. Let me see something very quickly. Hold on, hold on. Hello, Dawn Aaron. Welcome in. Thank you for popping in here. Happy Sunday Fun Day to you and everyone over on that side of the continental United States. I just wanted to say that. Anyway, do we have any birthdays, guys? I don't know if I mentioned this. I think I asked earlier if there was any birthdays. You know, I'm the singing crocheter. If there are any birthdays, you know. If not, that's okay too. I'll save the voice box for another time. So good. Let's see. No birthdays. Okay, perfect. Anyway, guys, I would like to make a project, right? Do you remember back in the day? And I say back in the day, like last year. We used to spin the wheel for a beanie, and we used to spin the wheel for like all the things. So I don't have the wheel in tow. However, I would like to make a project, right? And I want to use like random stitches. I want to challenge myself. And I may just decide to make a beanie with the stitches, or, you know, an asymmetrical shawl or something. Oh, Trisha, welcome to the Yarn Addicts. We have a new fellow amongst us. Thank you so much, Trisha G. Thank you so much for joining. So yes, I want to give you guys, I guess, an option to tell me some stitches. Like, one, sing happy birthday to Laura. Is she here watching? You guys will be like, can you sing happy birthday to the neighbor down the street around the corner? We saw him last week. It was his birthday. Can you sing to him, please? Oh, thank you so much, Trisha. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, she'll be like, I saw this lady last week. She told me that it was her birthday tomorrow. Just go ahead and sing happy birthday. And then, you know, I'll relay the message and let her know that you sang happy birthday. Okay, so if she's here, I'll sing it. Okay, fine. That's fine. Don't be asking me to sing happy birthday to people who's not in the live. I'm just saying, like, at least have them here. There was another channel who said, hey, do you mind, like, through you guys, I found out that she wanted me to sing happy birthday to her, but she wasn't here in the live. And I'm like, you got to be here in the live. You got to be here in the moment in order to get the birthday song. I mean, it's imperfectly awesome, but that's okay. We love it. So anyway, here we go. If you know the birthday song, You already know what it is, but I do it my own little way. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Laura's daughter. Happy birthday to you. I wish you many more. 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 Oh, that's so nice. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Laura's daughter. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love singing happy birthday. It's so much fun. Yay! Oh, yay! It's so nice we sang it twice, right? Mm. Okay, guys. I want to create a project, right, that I want to feature on like a podcast episode, right? So maybe a donation blanket, maybe a throw, maybe a hat. I'm not exactly sure. However, give me some stitches and I'll write them down, and then I will take those stitches and create something, and I'll say these were the stitches from the live. You're very welcome, Laura. No problem, anytime. So if you could, tell me some of your favorite stitches. Go ahead, sound off. The bean stitch, I do like the bean stitch. The bean stitch. Crocodile, yes. Knotted half double crochet, yes. Good, good, good. Half double. These are all amazing stitches. Crab, single. Okay, half double crochet. We need windows. Okay. Treble. Treble, perfect. Front post, yep. Love that. Shell, love that. The crawler. Lemon peel. You guys are giving me literally every stitch. I love it. Double. Blocked box. Fröhliche Geburtstag. Veto popcorn. Yes, no popcorns. No popcorns. Tulip stitch is very pretty. Tulip stitch. Very nice. Suzette is nice. How about sedge? Twins. Twins in a stitch. Yes, iris is very pretty. That's the 2 doubles, chain 1, 2 doubles, linked double crochet. Yep, got that. Basket weave, that's really nice too. Basket weave. Picots, that makes a really nice touch to a stitch. Yep. Jasmine, that's a toughie, but it's really nice. I made a beanie with that stitch. Star stitch, I made a beanie with that one. Beautiful, beautiful. Lotus, that's pretty. Lotus stitch. Moss, okay. Wheat. That's a pretty stitch too. Okay. Hi, Granny D. Welcome in. So I have a bunch of stitches here, right? Very nice. You guys gave me at least 25 stitches, right? Linked quadruples. What are we making? Netting? Those are some tall stitches. Taller than my trebles. You could put your elbow in them. Alpine, that's a really nice stitch too. Okay, so I have the stitches. What would you guys like to see me make with these stitches? Tell me the things. What would you like to see? A sweater, a basket, a cardi. I knew that was going to come. Cardi, Harlequin. Okay. Let's see, a bag, a rectangle wrap. I've been waiting to do one of those. Vest, a cardigan. Okay, I'm putting ticks next to the ones I already have. So that's really nice. A cardi, a bag, a rectangular wrap, a mandala, bucket hat, a summer cover-up, a sun visor cap, poncho. I actually owe you guys a poncho. I was supposed to do an on-the-fly poncho months ago, but I got caught up in projects. I wasn't able to finish it. Backpack. Okay. A jumper. A bag. Okay. I love making a bag. Like, for some reason, I love drawstrings. I don't know. A shawl. I love making those too. Let's see. Hello, Myra. Welcome in. Happy Easter to you. A cardigan. Okay. A tote. Okay. So I'm thinking like fast, fun, easy, something everyone can make, and I'll take the stitches and kind of blend them together. A towel. It's quick. Yes, a towel. I have plenty of cotton for that. A tote is amazing. Placemats, right? Yeah, that's a great. Ooh, a basket. Yes, basket. A wall hanging, that's really nice. Like that. Dishcloth. Okay. A rug. I've never made a rug before, but there's always a time and a space for a first, right? Hot pads. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So the reason why I'm asking you guys all this is because the possibilities are endless with these stitches. Wendy, that's an amazing idea, a sampler blanket. I just released a chevron one. I don't have one going back and forth, and that is in the works, like a sampler. Yep, for sure. Let's see. Hold on. I keep missing the whatchamacallit, the chat here. Let me just scroll up. Okay. Yes, can we get at least 200? We're almost there at 200 thummies, guys. We've got 350 people in here, which I think is amazing. As soon as I said that, we dropped a few. But that's okay. It's Easter. Laptop cover. You pick the stitches, spin the wheel for the project. I think that's a great idea too. That's an amazing idea. I'm trying to think. I have the wheel is over there. The marker is over there. I don't have anything here. That's okay. I'll make it work. A bedspread. Can you suggest a substitute for Red Heart Fashion? Let's see. Fashion soft for a knitted sweater. Red Heart Fashion. Is that 100% acrylic, or is there a blend in that? I don't really remember what's inside that yarn. You missed One's Wheel of Fortune. It's been a while since I had that wheel out, guys. It's been months. And I figured, you know, let me give it a break for a while. That way when I bring it back, it's fun, it's interesting. I did it once a week. If you guys remember, I pulled that wheel out once a week during the week, and I did like beanies and things with it. I gave it a break, and it's over there in the corner. I'll probably pull it out. How about a 12-week project, each week spin for the stitch? That's a really great idea too. We can do a sampler, right? Sampler, back and forth, and just do like 5 rows each week for 12 weeks, and then at the end of 12 weeks we have a blanket or whatever. So the possibilities are endless. We'll figure it out. I think you guys gave me a lot to go with, like a whole page. Yes, Penny, it's a great summer cowl. I'm gonna get with my think tank, put the pieces together. I mean, yes, I'm rolling out a spring cowl, but I got to think ahead, right? So it's great. Finally, your coffee had shipped from the States. Love it. Oh, you finally had the coffee. Isn't it good? It's so good. Such good coffee. Would Premier DK work? Fashion software is 100% acrylic DK. Yes, Premier DK would absolutely work. There's tons of colorways, lots of options there, and the yarn is of good quality. It really is. And I'm not saying that just because I'm an Alliance member for Premier. I'm saying it because it is really good yarn. So yeah, I would strongly encourage you guys to check out that yarn if you haven't. The sale runs until the end of the month, guys. All of the Premier Basics, the entire line, it's all on sale right now on Premier's website. I do have a link. Shameless plug, right? So all of the Premier Basics, you have the worsted, the DK, we have the mosaic, we have all of it on sale. Premier Shimmer is on sale right now. It's so good, and it's $225 a skein right now for the DK. So it's, and I mentioned this before in my hauls, guys. If you order from Premier and you order in threes, it comes in its own bag that you don't have to open if you don't need it right away. Especially if you're ordering like for a future project, get it in threes. It's already stored away. It's not going to be damaged or anything. But if you need less than three, obviously they're just going to crack open a bag and send you what you need. But yeah, thank you guys so much in advance if you are using my link. It really does help, especially with like postage for giveaways and things. That's really all I need, you know, and I created a level of membership just to help me with the postage. It's the fellows. So the fellows, the membership, it's 99 cents a month, and that actually helps me with the postage for giveaways. But yeah, everything and anything helps, even the few cents per dollar that Premier gives me for the things that are bought. So it helps. Where can I find my link? I just made a Premier account. So in my show notes of every video that I post, if the admins or mods, can you post the link to my Premier? If you guys don't mind, I would really appreciate that. Also in the description box of this very live, my link is in there as well. Okay. Wow. So for my crochet along, thank you so much, Laura. I really do appreciate that support. For my crochet along, I think I've shown you guys the colors. I'm going to be making some modifications to the colors now that like it's underway and I'm crocheting it. The way that the design is coming out, I'm going to want to choose other colors, and I'll speak to that during the kickoff call. If you remember my colors, they were like bright and everything. Is my box over there? No. I'm going to pick some more jewel tones just because that's what I want for me. But yeah, I'm very excited about the crochet along. We're going to do the kickoff on May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo, and then 1 week later we will start week number 1. So right now, if you're trying to order yarns for the crochet along, and if you want to catch this sale with Premier, then I would strongly encourage you think between 3,000 and 4,000 yards of yarn. So that looks like somewhere between, I want to say 7 to 10 skeins of this, like 7 or whatever. You don't use your stash, just 7 to 10 of these in your favorite colors. And I would strongly suggest that you pick one stabilizing color, like one color that you're going to run throughout the entire blanket. So for me, cream is going to be the color that I use throughout the blanket. And then for my special stitches that I'm using, I'm going to change colors and use the colors to really make those stitches pop. So just be mindful of that. All right. So yeah. Good place to use Hirschner's neon yarn. Yes, absolutely. And they come in, it comes in like that 4-pack, I believe. Yeah, it's a 4-pack. And then you can order other colors as well. So yes, one of these days in the very, very near future, I'm going to record the live from the yarn room. I don't think I've ever recorded in there when I changed it from the makes room to the yarn room. When we're in there, I will show you the different yarns that perhaps would work better, like work nicely together with other colors. It's really hard to speak to. Like here, I can show you my wall, but it's different because I have like a recliner in the way. I can't really access that wall. But in the yarn room, I'm literally right next to all the yarn, and I can put the colors together and show you like what that looks like side by side. In that room, I have it's wall to wall yarn from the floor to the ceiling, all the way around the room. And when I have a chance to get in there, I'll show you. It kind of looks like this. If you know what's over here, you already know what I'm about to show you. But if you're here for the first time, it's like this, except it's all the way around the room. And I can pull colors off the wall, put them together, and kind of figure out like, what colors work well together, what colors you should stay away from. We can do all of that in the near future. Okay, so we'll play with colors. We'll do color theory, and we'll talk about like yarn composition. We'll talk about wool and acrylic blends, and like alpaca and acrylic, and where to find value yarns. Like you can still get alpaca, through places where you buy Red Heart. You can get like superwash merino at Premier. You use the link at Premier. They have superwash merino there in the balls. So there's many places where you can get that bougie yarn, but you're not paying that bougie price. So we can talk about that in the near future. A huge hello to anyone that I may have missed. Happy Sunday. Happy Easter to all of you guys. Yes, thank you so much, Deanne, for messaging that. If you have any questions about the make-along, send the email out to the JTYA Squirrel Squad email. We're well underway. There's still plenty of time. You have until June the 20th. Is it March, April? No, May the 20th, sorry. You have until May the 20th to make your submissions. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have my paper with me, but I think it's May the 20th. It's just March, April, and May for the make-along. Make your submissions. Will we see the cal complete before it starts, or will it be a mystery as we go? No, you're going to see the completed project on the kickoff. You're going to see the entire thing completed. So you can see what it looks like, and you can decide whether or not if it's something that you want to do. Oh, it's June the 20th? Okay. So yeah, this time around, I'm going to have it completed before the kickoff so you guys can see. Normally, it's like a mystery. Let's find out together. But yeah, a lot of planning went into this, especially with me using Premier Yarns and, the colorways that they have and everything like that. So I'm very excited. Now, I do have to tell you guys, I mentioned this before, I don't want it to come to a surprise to anybody, but I am crocheting mine for the tutorial in this color right here. This is the actual color, and my cal is literally right off the screen right here. I can't show it to you guys, but I'm using this yarn the entire thing. And the reason why is because I want you guys to look at the pattern and figure for yourself where you want to place your own colors. I don't want to be the influence for you. I'm going to give you the canvas. You're going to take your yarns and paint the picture. That's kind of what I would love for you guys. So yeah. And to me, that makes the most sense because you guys are some very talented crocheters and fiber artists out there. I think that you guys can pick amazing colors, based on what you see. So that's kind of part of the challenge. I kind of want to see where you take this canvas. Where do you take this throw with your colorways following my tutorials, which I'm super excited about that part because once I'm finished this blanket for the cow, I'm actually going to be crocheting it again for myself. And I'm going to be crocheting it with you guys as we collectively watch the tutorials together week by week by week by week. So I'm excited. You guys will see my second one. You'll see the first one before the kickoff. It's really, really fun. So you're very welcome, Chris. And I hope that above all, the whole reason why I even do these guys is because I hope that maybe there's a stitch in here or two that is new to you and that you're learning for the first time, and that you can finally see what the stitch definition looks like, what the anatomy of a stitch looks like, and take away something that you didn't have when you started it. That's kind of the whole point on why I do these. So I'm excited. Katie May Swirly Crochet, hello to you. Thank you for being here. But yes, I'm super excited about this cow because me and my admin team, we actually did some research, right? We went online and we found a listing of like all of these stitches that are not really commonly used, and then we cherry picked ones that we thought would be really nice for the design. So then I took the stitches and then I laid them out across the table and I said, okay, well, we're going to work on this one now, we're going to work on this one next, and we're going to play with the stitches. So in essence, it's kind of like a stitch sampler but done tastefully, and you'll have an opportunity to really play with the stitch work. It's going to be so much fun. So will each week be available in PDF form? Is that what was asked? Yes, Linda. My magical pattern unicorn will have patterns out as they come along. So yes, they'll be available on my Ravelry as the week is uploaded to the channel. So if you don't already have me saved on Ravelry, it's JuanTheYarnAddict. Make sure you look me up and save me there, because when I put out week 1, week 2, if you want the written pattern, it's going to be available on Ravelry. So yeah, and then at the very end of the crochet along, if you want to get the entire thing, like let's say 3 or 4 months from now, you know, you're ready to finally do it, you'll be able to get it all in one lump situation. So you don't have to get the week to week to week. You can just go to the one file where all the weeks are and pick it up one time. So yes, I'm really excited. And for those of you guys who have been around since I started my channel, every season I do this. Every season I roll out a crochet along or a make along. Just, it's a way to pull the community together and to be able to work together on a project. I actually love doing them every season. And I really look forward to this one. And I look forward to the ones that are coming in the near future. So super excited about it. So some things to look forward to, guys. If you notice behind me, I've shown this 1,000,001 times. I'm on this mandala kick. So I've been designing mandalas, and so I made 2 last week. I made this one, and then I made one in like Red Heart Super Saver ombre in the colorway True Blue. So I have another one on the hook. I'm going to show you guys on the podcast. Stay tuned for that. And you guys have been asking me for a tutorial for a mandala. Yes, it is happening. I've already begun recording it. It's just that I'm also recording a crochet along. So as soon as I get free time to finish up that video, I will drop it and have it for you guys on the channel. So if you're interested in learning how to make a mandala, I will give that out for you guys. You can pick any color you want. Just follow my tutorial, and then at the very end of it, you'll have your own mandala. So you'll have one of these. And you don't need to have, you know, the metal thing around if you don't want. It's going to be just like that. Let me see. Mystery boxes and bags. So yes, Barb, once my crochet along kickoff is done, then I will release all of that onto the channel. I tried doing it at the same time. I realize it's too much. I can't do 2 things at the same time. So yes, once my crochet along is kicked off, I will also be dropping all the things. So we will have mystery cake boxes. It's two of my my yarn cakes in a box. We've already discussed that. And then I have mystery bags and then mystery boxes. All of that will be on my Etsy store. I'm gonna drop it all at one time, guys. Last year I tiered it off. I gave it to the members first, and then I rolled it out to the channel. What happened last year was I rolled it out to my members, and my members purchased almost everything that I had, and I barely had anything left for the channel. So this time I'm coming to you guys with twice as many boxes and bags, and I'm releasing it to my entire channel at the same time. Hopefully I don't break the internet. So I have a lot of bags and boxes available. So, and it's reasonably priced, you know, so yes, you guys will be the first ones to find out when all of that happens. I will be announcing it in a live, so make sure that you come to my lives to find out the date if you're interested in any of this yummy, yarny goodness. So, let me speak to this very quickly, guys. These mystery bags and these boxes, I will tell you what it will have and what it will not have. Okay? So, what it will have is, let me see. Okay. What it will have, obviously, is acrylic yarn. Okay. So, that is for sure. DK weight yarn. You will also see worsted weight yarn. You will see chunky stuff, chunky weight yarn, and super bulky. You will have a full run of the gambit. You'll have a bunch of all the things. Um, the boxes will be packed to the top. They're going to be packed. Okay, so there's that. Each box will come with a goodie bag. In the goodie bag, it's an organza bag, and it will have a bunch of little doodads in there. But one of the doodads is a handmade stitch marker with my business name on it, which is JTYA Designs. And yeah, they were specially made for me for the channel. And I'm super happy to be able to share that with you guys. I know some of you guys already have them, but if you're interested in getting these boxes from me, everything that you purchase from me will have one of those goodie bags in the box. Okay. Also, each box, each bag will have a letter from me to you, thanking you for supporting the channel. You know, and then as far as yarn is concerned, I tried separating like the wool from the acrylic, but what I'm going to do here is do 100% acrylic, a listing just for 100% acrylic, and then a listing for mixed. So if you're okay with the wool, you'll have wool mixed in with the acrylic in your box. If you're not okay with the wool, there will be a separate option just for acrylic. But I will guarantee you there will be no 1 weight or 2 weight yarn in there. It will be DK weight on up, for sure. And I will also make sure that there will be selections in there that will have multiples so that you have enough to do a project. I don't know about you, but the most frustrating thing for me about a mystery box is sometimes you only get one skein of something. And then you're like, well, what am I going to make with one skein? I can't make anything with that. And then it sits in your stash forever. But if you get two, at the very least two, you'll be able to make something with it, you know? So that's my goal. It's so nice, you see it twice, you know? And if you only see one of the things in there, it's probably because that one thing will be enough to make something. For instance, shawl and a ball. You know, if I know you can make a shawl with one cake, I'm going to put one in there. So that's probably when and where you will only see one item. Or if it's literally the last one that I have in my stash that I'm giving to you, then yeah, you'll see that, but it won't be like every box that way. One skein equals scrap ball sack. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. So the price points, so the bags and the boxes obviously will be different prices. Right now, tentatively, this is tentatively, the bags are going to be 40 and the boxes will be 60. So that is kind of where I'm sitting at right now. It may change, it may go down, it may go up, I'm not sure, but I don't think I want it to go up. At the very least, it'll probably come down if I need it to. It just depends on how tightly I can pack these boxes. So yeah, and all of that will be listed on Etsy. Also, my cake boxes, the ones where I do the 2 cakes in the box, I already told you guys it's 16 bucks for the box. You get 2 cakes. It's about a pound and a half of yarn, along with a goodie bag. And in the goodie bag, you get a fingering hank of superwash merino, and you get the stitch marker. So, I mean, you get good value for what it is that you get. So, so good. But yes, if you can access my Etsy store from wherever you live, regardless if it's across the pond or down in Australia, it doesn't matter. If you can access my Etsy and make that purchase, then then you're able to get it. I do have to tell you that you will be responsible for your own postage. I'm doing the Etsy just to alleviate myself from worrying about that. The minute you make your purchase, the label prints and I'm slapping it on the box and I'm running it over to the post office. So what I'm doing now is I am packing all of those boxes still. I have around 100 boxes done already. So I still have more to go. I think I picked up about 50 more boxes. So yeah, I have a lot of yarn here. So I'm super excited to be able to share all that with you guys. Can you imagine if I've already packed up 100 boxes of yarn and I just picked up 50 more boxes, how much yarn I actually have in my house? Like, it's a lot of yarn. So I'm super happy to be able to share this with you guys. So yeah, I'm a true yarn addict. Juan the yarn hoarder. But no, I'm hoping at the end of this, I will have my whole house back. I'll have my whole house back and it'll be so good. So anyway, guys, I love being on here with you guys on Sundays. It is my favorite day of the week. I just hate that it ends so quickly. You wish you could visit me and shop my stash? You'd be here for at least 2 days. Yes, I have multiple rooms packed from the floors to the ceiling. It's stacked nice and neat. My yarn is neat. You know, look, it's neat. There's just a lot of it. It looks like the Joann's wall. Yes, it looks like the Joann's wall in multiple rooms in my house. I use it as wall decor. It's like wall decor, you know? But yes, but Sugar, you're absolutely right. So as soon as my stash dwindles down, I'll panic and I'm going to be like, oh my goodness, I need to get more yarn. I have no yarn for any of the things. Let's see, how much is needed again for the cow? So you're going to need between 3,000 and 4,000 yards of yarn. Okay. And you pick the colors that you want that inspire you for spring. I have 7 colors so far and there's no limit. Pick all the colors you want, you know? So yeah, if you can't get my mystery bags or boxes this time around, don't worry about it. Don't stress out about it. I have enough yarn to keep those on my Etsy store. So this time around, I actually have enough to just keep feeding the beast. Once it sells down, I'll just keep loading more in there. And it'll have ice yarns in there. It will have all the things. Red Heart Super Saver. It'll have Hirschner's yarn. We'll have Mary Maxim yarn in there. We'll have all the things in there. So you saw some favorite ice yarns going up in price. Yes, favorite yarns have gone up. Favorite wool has gone up. They have jacked up the price. Yep. When I first bought my favorite wool, the one I'm doing my whip with, I bought the entire bag for I believe it was $3.75 for 4 skeins in the bag. And now let's just say it's not that price. I think it's almost double price now. I don't know why they keep jacking up the prices, but I guess it's just the cost of doing business. I'm not sure. It's the reason why I also keep a lot of yarn. I know prices are going up. And I know that the yarn that I bought 2 years ago is not the same price. I know that now, like, we are buying yarn for more prices. And I mean, look, Joann's is closing, you know, yes, we can still get the yarn, but cost of doing business, yarn is going up. So if you have the space to keep your yarn, I strongly encourage that you do that. Just organize it, keep it in a nice space, and just know that you're doing that because when you need it, you won't have to pay an arm and a leg to get more, you know? So, supply and demand, absolutely. When people stop buying it, they're going to lower the prices because they need the sales. But if they know they're able to get that money, they're going to jack up the price so that they can maximize on their profit. I mean, it's horrible the way they do that because it's in our niche, in our community, the vast majority of the people who buy this yarn, the value yarns and things, are people that live on a budget. So I just don't understand why they feel the need to jack up the prices, but that's a whole other story. If you use a 5 or 6 weight yarn, will I still need 3 to 4,000 yards? Seems not. Well, it's going to be substantially bigger. Um, you're still going to need to do all the stitches. So maybe not 3 to 4,000 yards of yarn, maybe 2,500 to 3,000 if you're going with a 5 weight. So yeah, never buy the yarn at regular price unless you're in a corner in an emergency. Always wait for the sales, right? Wait for the sales. Be patient. It will happen. You know, one thing at a time. Always buy more than you think. Yes, I say 12, please. 12, please. Right? 12 of every color. It's all the things. So, so good. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap up this live. I wish I could be on all night long, but I have a cow to crochet and record. So, yeah. Are we talking bigger than the Autumn Aspirations blanket? No. The Autumn Aspirations blanket was pretty big. This is a throw. It's going to be approximately 52 inches by 52 inches. It is a throw size. Nothing too huge, but if you use heavier yarns, it will be bigger. So we'll see. But that's kind of where we're going with it, okay? Anyway, guys, you have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. As always, it's an honor and a privilege to be with you tonight. Until the next one, guys, I will see you guys. Have a wonderful Sunday and a wonderful Easter to those who celebrate. Good night. Thank you so much for being here. Take care, guys. Bye.